Greetings, everyone. I trust you're well. I trust you're doing good wherever you're watching me from. This is Dr. Benny, and welcome to this podcast. Welcome to the series of mental wellness. It's very important for each one of us to ensure that we keep our mental health good. So, today I want to explore on a topic where I am saying that the power of rest and sleep is very important. This body that we live in, this body that we reside in, it needs us to sleep, it needs us to rest. So I'm here to exegete that so that somebody can understand. I want to say thank you to my followers, thank you to the family, and I love you guys. You are special to me. I so love you. But what I know is there could be somebody who's just passed by and they are just watching this. I'm urging them to subscribe, all right? And to the local and to the usual, let's like and push the algorithm so that at least this video can reach to so many people. Today I want to address something that people glorify and neglecting. All right, rest, we celebrate hustle, all right? We celebrate hustle, but we ignore exhaustion, right? After every hustle, there is total exhaustion. People are going to be exhausted. So let's talk about the healing power of rest. So you'd find that rest on its own, it's called healing because you are getting healed. Why rest matters in our life? I want us to look at this. Why is it that rest is important? What rest does to you and I, it restores brain function. So in other words, our brains are always functioning, but they need to be restored. They need to be refueled. They need to be energized. So out of rest, that is possible. And also emotional regulation. So our emotions, they go up and down during the day through a lot of things that will be happening. So they need to be restored as well. Our memory. God gave us a memory that is sharp and that is good. But did you know that that memory has to be restored? That memory has to be rested as well. And also focus. As you are running around during the day, you are hustling, you're going wherever you're going, you need to focus. But did you know that that focus can sometimes be tired, whereby you can't focus anymore? So we are saying that instead of you feeling that fatigue of tiredness, you need to rest that mind. Above all, mood balance. So let's say in the morning somebody said something that you are not happy with and you are sad and you are not in a good space. Imagine if you don't rest, you're going to remain in that mood, and that mood shall carry you to the next episode and all that. You need to take a good rest. So sleep deprivation affects mental stability. So you'd find that when people are not stable mind wise, sometimes if they've been deprived of their sleep has been stolen away, their sleep has been taken. So a tired mind is an unstable mind. Whenever the mind is tired, it becomes unstable. You can't rely on it. I want us to go into the next segment where we are saying signs that show that you have rest deprivation. You are suffering from rest deprivation. What are the signs that we see? What are the signs that we can pick? So you find that irritability is one of it. When someone is feeling very irritable and they're just not happy and everything to them is not in the positive, it's in the negative and it's affecting them, it means that they are lacking rest. Next thing is brain fog, whereby your mind is failing to focus. You are so overwhelmed in mind. Thereby you want to think something you can't even think. You want to process something you can't process. It's a sign that your body needs rest. Poor concentration, where you are supposed to claim very simple figures and you're forgetting them. A very simple statement that somebody said, you can't keep it up or you can't keep the pace. That's another sign that this body and this mind needs to be rested. Anxiety spikes. So when we see anxiety levels in you are spiking, it's a sign that tells us that this person could be overwhelmed. This person is lacking rest. This person is not affording themselves enough time to rest. Then the last one is low patience. So when you have no patience at all and your patience levels are very low, it's another sign to show that things are not well. This body needs a rest. This mind is being overworked. So if everything annoys you, it means that that body is not happy. You may not be angry, but you are just exhausted. I want you to know that you might not be angry, but you are looking exhausted, and therefore people might confuse the exhaustion to anger when it's not like that. Let's move on. Third segment, we are now saying you need to create what we call resting routines. These are routines, right? So every mind of any person, any human being, if it is trained to do certain things, it is going to adapt because it is going to help them, because it's something that they need. So they'll end up acclimatizing to that type of routine, and therefore it becomes their daily thing, and it becomes their source that keeps them alive, energetic, and happy. So fixed sleep schedules are very good. If you say, I wake up at 5 in the morning, therefore my sleeping off time must be 10 p.m., so be it. Maintain that routine so that you don't move away from it. And then no phones before bed. So you'll find that if you know that you're a person that doesn't take maybe dry jokes easily, and or in something that you just don't like, you might as well avoid calls before you go to bed so that you can have a good rest. Tell yourself that I'll answer my calls around about 6 or 7. Anytime after that, I'm not going to answer. Then number 3, prayer. So you find prayer also is something that helps us create a routine to pray, and then reflection time whilst you are praying, and then reflect on the word. Make it a routine so that your mind, your body knows that this is a way to relax, this is a way to energize ourselves, and this is also a way to refuel. All right. And then also deep breathing. So sometimes you are at your peak, something is just gone wrong, and you are in a bad mood. Take 3 good deep breaths, right? Take them very deep. Take them one, take another one, and take another one. You are trying to bring yourself to normalcy. All right. Last but not least, quiet environment. This is very important. Be in your own space where it's quiet. Just put your feet up, relax, and you have a cup of tea or have a cup of coffee, and you're watching maybe a movie, or even there's nothing speaking. You're just quiet. You're just reflecting. You are just reminiscing. You are thinking of what you were doing. You are just saying to yourself, I'm resting. So rest is preparation and not laziness. So some people might take rest as laziness. Don't be confused by that. Rest is needed. Every person needs rest so that at least you are energized to meet the next day. You are energized to start something new because you need rest. Rest is very important. So I want you to know that if you don't rest, you end up collapsing. If you don't rest, that body is going to be tired. If you don't rest, you are now going to pick up these other ailments, which are not there. They are not good ailments. You are not sick at all, but it's just that you are not resting. So you sustain life by resting. Life is sustained through rest. So protect your sleep. It's very important. Tell yourself, my time to sleep is my time to sleep. And when you are going to sleep, tell your mind that this is now sleeping time. Let's enjoy it. All right. Make sure your bed is looking good. You have, put things around and all that so that you can rest. Protect your sanity. It's very important. When you protect your sanity, you become a good person. When you protect your sanity out there, whoever you meet on the next day, you are refreshed, you are fresh, you're looking good, you're looking expecting of the next day. That is very important. So I want to tell and advise somebody today that when you rest your body, you're not lazy. When you rest your body, you are not downplaying yourself. When you rest your body, you are doing good to it. That's the only fuel that it needs. That's the only energy that it needs. So you need to rest that body. You need to rest that mind. You need to create those times. You need to create routines. And these routines, I tell you what, the good thing about them, do them this week. Start with small steps. Do them this week. Do them again next week. You shall find that in the 3rd week, it's now in you, and it's now sharp, and it's now good, and you're now happy. You are even excited about it, and you're saying to yourself, I think I enjoy this. It's as good as you have started something new. You need rest. You need to, put yourself in a way that you are ready for the next day. So resting your body is not a crime. Resting your body is not something that you're letting yourself down. Resting your body is what energizes you. Some people look older than their age because of lack of rest. Some people look older than what we know them of. It's because they're not resting. You need to rest. You need to rest. And I know you have so much work. There's so much on your table. There is so much. There is this and that. guess what? Create time to rest. All those things can waste, and rest is important. Isn't it? You want to do those things over a number of times. If you're not resting that body, what's going to happen? You're going to collapse. I love you guys. Take care. I love to continue speaking to you. Let's exhaust another topic in the next podcast for mental wellness. It's very important. So, like I said, share this podcast with someone. Let's spread the word. Like it. And also, if you are new, subscribe it. It's key and it's good. Let's keep going. I know that people are happy out there. People are excited out there. And it's coming good. It is possible. You can do it. Start by small steps. I'll meet you in the next podcast. This is Dr. Benny signing off. I love you guys. Bye.